Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I have a different style of video for you guys. I would like to talk to you guys about griefing. Now, I need you all to understand one thing. I've been playing multiplayer games for over a decade. I've been playing games all of my life since I can remember. I started with the PlayStation 1 when I was like 4 years old. So it's been part of my life, right? And I noticed that every game has a community, obviously, right? But a very dedicated community. A community that um, knows everything about the game, right? Like every inch of the game. And it's good. Um, but every community is quite different. For instance, I play a lot of Call of Duty, but the community is not near as helpful.
No. We don't want to see that stupid shit over here. We thrive off the negativity.
They are quite different games, correct? Now, the Red Dead community is by far one of the best communities I have ever been part of. It has been the most helpful community I have ever been part of, right? If you ever need help with something, you can ask players, you can ask people, and they will give you an answer. In GTA Online, if you have a mic and you are, talking, asking questions, you're gonna get griefed, right? Somebody's gonna get a jet or a tank or that little motorcycle with damn rockets, and they're gonna kill you because you have a mic and that annoys them, or whatever, whatever the reason may be. And this is different. People will help you. People want to talk, right? It's quite different to GTA Online. It is like the opposite. However, you do get these overlaps where people like to grief. I don't necessarily understand why, right? My ability cards are meant strictly, honestly, for player versus enemy encounters, right? I don't like PvP, so for me to have PvP ability cards, it's just not helpful for me, right? Because I don't use them. I'm not griefing players. I'm usually the one getting griefed. So I avoid getting griefed. I avoid griefing. And recently I had to buy ability cards for griefing because I'm just tired of it, honestly. So I understand that some people enjoy griefing, and I understand that some people don't. Like myself, I don't. And before you think that I don't like griefing because I'm trash, I'm not trash. Alright, I don't like doing that. For example, I get griefed with explosive bullets. I get griefed with the whole painted black and the whole explosive crossbow, not crossbow, bow, right? Like, that's not skill. You're just relying on painted black. Like, you're not skilled. If you're using regular ammo, I'm going to beat you because I'm just a better player. I'm better at moving my arrow up, right? But if you have explosive bullets and you're not really skilled, the game is literally helping you out by knocking me down so you can get a second shot. It's just, it's not fun for me. It doesn't make sense why people enjoy it, but I understand that some people do. Now, back in the GTA 4 days, I made a lot of friends in online. And you want to know how I made these friends? I literally played in a mode that did not allow for anybody to hurt each other. There was a mode like that where you could use weapons, you could use anything, but if you shot at me, you could literally not harm me even if you tried your best. It was impossible. It was fun. Do you know how many people played that mode? It was amazing. You could get together, kill cops if you wanted to kill cops, ride around. People would show you places that you didn't even know existed or were accessible on the map. It was fun. It was very creative, right? It allowed people to be themselves, enjoy being themselves. Now, Red Dead Online does not do that. It is a mixed bag. You never know if you're getting griefers or you're getting friendly players. People are scared if you go up to them. because they don't know what your intentions are, right? I personally don't trust people, and I'm always kind of like on the fence. I always make sure that I know where my weapons are, right? My shotgun is in my back, um, my rifle is on my shoulder. That's the way I like it, because I know that if I'm in a close encounter, all I have to do is press L1 and push my little camera stick down, and I'll get my shotgun, right? For easy access, for close encounters. If I'm gonna shoot somebody at a longer range, I have more than enough time to, click my rifle. So I have these little things, right? But you never know with people. So if I go up to somebody, and for example, like these daily challenges that ask you to go up to a player and do an emote, that's basically, they're asking you to get griefed, right? Because the player doesn't know. Especially if you get down from your horse and your player, holds his rifle in his hand, you're probably gonna get killed. I don't want to die by players. It's literally the opposite of what I want to do. I would like to just make friends in this game without having to meet assholes. Now, I know a lot of people use the whole argument of this is the Wild West. No, it's not. All right? It's not. You're living in 2019. You're sitting at home playing a game on a console in your TV. You have a minimap at the bottom left of your screen. You have an ammo count at the top right of your screen. People in the Wild West did not have that, but you do, right? It's because you're playing a game. I don't care how immersive you think or you claim that this game is. It's not. If you have your minimap, it's not immersive, okay? You literally know that you're playing a game. If you want to be an asshole and kill people, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But don't pretend like it's because it's a Wild West. Nah, it's just you're an asshole. You know what I mean? And it's perfectly fine that you want to be an asshole. I mean, some people have fun in different ways. Not everybody is the same. I understand that, but I don't want to play like that. So I should have the option to not have to play like that. And defensive mode is not, it doesn't fix everything, because you can still get griefed. I got griefed by a player in defensive mode, believe it or not. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's a bug with the game, but they killed me and I still couldn't lock onto them, and I was spawning pretty far away. The player had a sniper rifle with a scope, a long scope, and because I was spawning so far away, they were killing me, and I had nothing but a rifle with a medium scope, and it wasn't even as effective because the damage wasn't there, right? The range wasn't there. So it's just kind of weird to me. Like, these things are just, like, I don't want to be part of that. I just want to play and meet people, right? Enjoy playing with people, go hunting with people, find collectibles with people, and it seems like I cannot do that with this game. It seems like people just are scared to interact with each other because there is the possibility that you could get shot. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Either you go one way or you go separate ways. Like, you cannot have a mixed bag of these players, because then you create another problem, which is, what is this player's intentions when he's approaching me? And the whole red dot doesn't even work, right? Because if you see a red dot, then that means that it's probably a griefer, right? But in reality, it doesn't necessarily mean that. I got griefed by one player, and his friend was there, and I killed his friend. And we got into this firefight, and I ended up being a red dot too, because his friend had not attacked me, but it was his friend, I could tell. So it basically said that I was a griefer, when in reality I was just defending myself. Now I don't have a problem with having a red dot. It kind of makes people stay away from you, which is fine. But again, it doesn't fix anything, because at the end of the day, that red dot is gonna go away if you don't kill people. And eventually it went away. And so, people were starting to get a little closer to me, right? And I always had that thing in the back of my mind, like, is this player gonna try to kill me? I'm always, on edge, right? I'm always thinking about where my shotgun is, how to get it if, I'm in a bit of a trouble or anything like that. Like, I'm always like that in my mind, and that to me is not fun, right? I would like to interact with players knowing that they have no opportunity to harm me. And if players enjoy killing each other, then they should be able to play a mode for that. And I know people don't like to play showdowns because they don't win and they feel restricted, or whatever the problem is. So just do that instead, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know why people don't play showdowns. If you like killing people, I don't see the problem with you not playing showdowns. Like, that's something that I would do, honestly. But if you're not gonna do that, then might as well just play a server in which you enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy what you're getting in return, right? I would enjoy to play with people that want to help, right? Want to make friends, want to communicate with each other. I don't know. I feel like we should be able to get that. I feel like Rockstar should do that. I don't know why they haven't done it. I don't know. I think it would separate the community in the right places. I don't see my, a griefer joining a lobby where he cannot kill people, right? Because to him that's not fun. And I don't see myself joining a lobby where I can get griefed, because to me that's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want this balanced thing. I want to be able to play my game without feeling like I'm gonna get griefed, right? I would like to play with my ability cards that I want to use, not the cards that I'm forced to use because at any point I could get griefed. You know what I mean? Like, I want to play the way I want to play, not the way that the game is making me play. Somebody said that this was already in Red Dead Online, like in the original Red Dead Online. I don't know if that's true. I just remember it from GTA 4. I didn't get the chance to play Red Dead Online, the original one. I did play, the story mode. I 100% completed that story, and I got the hunting rifle, which was amazing, but that's a different story. The point is that we should be allowed to choose the servers that we want to join, because I don't want to join these servers where I'm getting constantly killed by posses, right? That's another problem in itself, that you get killed by posses, people in posses, right? Like, for example, if there's 2 players or 3 players, you're gonna get killed if you're by yourself. So you need to be part of a posse, or otherwise these dudes are gonna shoot you, and they feel invincible because they are in a posse. And the truth is that they're not, but you're still at the disadvantage because there's 2 people or 3 people going against one. So you're still at a disadvantage, even though some players might not be as skilled as they think they are. But I don't know. It's just like, overall, it just isn't fun for me. I would like to not be forced to play this way. I think people should have the option to decide what they want to play as, not adapt to the game that they're being thrown into. It's just my opinion. Of course, you are all free to disagree. You are all free to have your own, perception of what the game needs. This is just what I think the game needs. But let me know down in the comments anything you want to let me know. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time if you stick around.